Greetings and welcome to another episode of the Planetary Persuader. I am Cosmic Kev, your host, and this forecast is for January 27th, 2017. We have a new moon today, folks. Now, this new moon is super significant in that it also is the second new moon after winter solstice, which means Gong Hei Fat Choi. We begin with the year of the rooster today. Now, I know it says on calendars tomorrow. That's because it takes longer. You know, in China, it's already tomorrow. Okay, that's why. But today at 4:07 p.m., we've got a new moon, and the new moon is in the Vedic nakshatra of Uttara Ashada, which is sub-ruled by the sun, and it's a nakshatra that goes through part Sagittarius and part Capricorn. Now, the part, of course, the new moon is in is a Capricorn in Vedic or sidereal astrology, or astronomically, as you look in the sky. It's closer to that constellation of Capricorn. And one of the symbols is the elephant's tusk in Uttara Ashada, which is Ganesh. You know, and Ganesha wants to remove obstacles for us. I also think because there's that Jupiter and Saturn relationship between Sagittarius and Capricorn, there's that other thing. You have that expansive wisdom and knowledge of Jupiter, but you also have this discipline and this willingness to get rid of things that is part of Saturn's legacy. And then, of course, the sun is the most dependable of all the luminaries. You know, it brings longevity, it exposes what needs to be looked at, and it comes on with a force that is essentially sattvic. It wants harmony, it wants balance, it wants generous, good things for people. So, I mean, I'd say, astrologically, keep these things in mind. Now, Western astrologers, we look at this and we say, okay, it's always new moon in Aquarius. That's always where Chinese New Year happens. What is it about the year of the fire rooster? Well, it's very masculine, for one thing. And it also, there's a lot of posturing with the rooster. It always has something to crow about. Now, I mean, for those of you worried, I think about, the United States of America and its current little, predicament or whatever. It's like, the states are all like little countries, and so you people in the states and your counties and cities, you can figure out how to protect yourself from all the BS, all right? Still keep a good environment and not let everything go to hell in a handbasket, all right? Guess what? I've been telling you this, okay? But the other thing is that the rooster tends to peck at one kernel of corn. It doesn't see that there's all these other great kernels of corn all around it. And so, there are other things of value, and so a lot of times we get too hyper-focused. Now, the gifts of the rooster are, it brings a lot of artistic creativity. I mean, one of my favorite, musical artists, Neil Young's born year of the rooster. And this is year of the fire rooster, so this is kind of like 1957 all over again, folks. And, it was kind of like the birthing of the civil rights movement and all kinds of interesting, cool things. And I know that Saturn in regular sidereal Vedic astrology actually enters into Sagittarius this week as well too. So there's a whole different vibe about our limits now. It's not as tamasic and scary as when Saturn was in Scorpio. We're here to be liberated, and we're here to seek moksha. let's go. Sign by sign, your horoscope, your forecast on this week's edition of the Planetary Persuader with me, Cosmic Kev, your host. Okay.